Hello and welcome, Virgo. You're with Elise for your December 2020 Zodiac Wheel reading. And hello and welcome to any new viewers. Please do click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so that you don't miss any updates. And welcome to my channel, Elle's Psychic Zodiac. Okay, Virgo, I'll just invite Great Spirit, angels, divine and guides to join me in this reading for Virgo, to share any messages there is for Virgo, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned for December. For those of you in lockdown in other parts of the world, we are thinking of you down under. It has worked here for us, so we're on the free reign now. We've still all got to be careful and stick to the limitations and the distancing and things like that, but for the most part the lockdown has worked in our country, and we're all out and about now and looking forward to Christmas. So sending you all our best wishes, and just know that if you all stick together and do this, it will work to your advantage in the long run. Alright, so Virgo, what have we got here? Alright, now this is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is about movement. He's very practical and methodical energy speaking to you. So your actions and how you express yourself here through December is going to be quite methodical, and it also could be that you're having some sort of makeover or a time here where you want to reinvent yourself. Well, I think all of us at the moment are reinventing ourselves. And that is one of the great things that did come out of the lockdown period, was really having that time to decide what you want for your life once we start moving forward. So there is an important milestone as well, and you could find that you may just discover doing what you love and being able to do it, having the time. Okay, so that's a really nice start there for you, Virgo. The Nine of Wands here in the area of your resources, finances, your constructive talents, is about drive and determination and not putting up with any nonsense. Now there's a message here for you saying that you're close to winning and overcoming. So if you have had any obstacles or difficulties, this is letting you know that you're supported. You've got a support system. Five of Cups is about acceptance and allowing new people into your life and meeting people and situations halfway. So you may have to forgive someone, and you may hear from a loved one. There's a return of a loved one too, someone who you care about deeply. That could be family, friends, or a potential partner. This area is about your brothers and sisters, your close relations, your neighbourhood, your neighbours, and it's how you're communicating, and the education system as well, and your education. It's also some good news coming if you've been interested in something to do with trade services, journalism, youth, and transport. The sun here is a very good sign, whether it's around the right way or reversed. And even though a journey that you may have wanted to embark on may have delays, the difficulties will pass. And any mixed feelings you have about family or home or property or land, this is letting you know that you're on the way to feeling much better about it all again. Now, this is the creative spark here, and the message is everything is new and fresh. So let your hair down, because there's opportunity for growth. Again, the page is a messenger, and here in this 5th house area, which is governing matters of the heart, hobbies, sport, children, where you find your joy. It's also about games, playing some sort of game, getting more interested in board games, card games, things like that, and being able to entertain each other as well as entertaining others. So with it being showing you that you've got some opportunity here for growth, you may find that you're really enjoying and actually finding that joy and being able to really embrace it. Oh, lovely. The High Priestess. Well, this is about really using that third eye. It's the card that depicts the mystic side of yourself, and quieting the chatter and being able to listen to that voice that whispers, and understanding things, mysterious things at a deep level in the area of work, work colleagues, food, hygiene. It's karmic debt. It's your mind, body and well-being. It's the service that you provide for others. So you are getting some messages, whether they be through your dreams or mental telepathy. Your third eye is being activated here, Virgo. So you can trust your instincts with that in that area of your life. Page of Swords. This represents communication via technology, emails, text messages, telephone calls. You might be using Zoom to keep in contact with people or partners because it's in the partnership, so business maybe done from home over the internet, that kind of thing. And there's also an element of hidden meaning to some of the messages that you will be receiving, and wanting to deal with things as best you can on the spot. So it's legal dealings as well as contracts. So this is the area that is about legal affairs and contracts. There's also an element of international relations involved with this for some of you. So there may be a chance here for some of you to get in contact with some people that are overseas that you usually don't have time to chat with. Now, the Wheel of Fortune here is letting you know that the universe has a plan. It may not be what you had planned. It's different than what you think for yourself, but it is unfolding as it should. So that is, whichever way the wheel is, whether it's round the right way or reversed, it is the Wheel of Fortune being ruled by Jupiter, the lucky planet, and it's in the area of joint resources, your emotional values. So there's a renewal coming to do with corporations, taxes, insurance, banks, and the 8th house area is also about occult affairs and being more interested in understanding the occult or esoteric studies. The King of Pentacles here is letting you know that you can start over. There's definitely messages here for you Virgos that there's a fresh start ahead, and when the King of Pentacles is reversed, you may have had to sort of deal, or may still be dealing with someone who is dishonest, but I do feel with this High Priestess being here that you know that this person is not all that they seem. Now it is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it's here in this area of, again, law is one of the things that the 9th house rules. Foreign affairs. Okay, so it could be having to deal with someone from afar, but there's an element of not really believing everything that you see. So believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear, Virgo. There seems to be something there that you need to just cross-check. 6 of Swords here is sailing you out of trouble to do with your career, and it is also about working extra hard. You've been working extra hard, you're still working extra hard, and your efforts are taking you towards calmer waters. Now, this is also about something being revealed to you, and it's to do with your reputation and career area, your social status. There could even be people in your career or workplace that are having some sort of secret affair or something. There's something secretive going on there. And here is the end of the old and the beginning of the new. So sometimes when the death card appears, it is about a rebirth. So there certainly is a fresh start being signalled for you, Virgos. And sometimes events beyond your control can steer you in a different direction to bring about the new lifestyle change. And it is for your higher good. And I do feel that you've been wanting this. So you are getting what you want, but in order to get it, there's other things that have got to go by the wayside. And there's a complete renewal there. In the area of your hopes and wishes, friendship groups and long-term objectives. This is the lifestyle that you will be creating, co-creating for yourself to take you into the future. And you're manifesting it very well. And it does involve also that you want to move. There's some sort of movement that you want to make, whether it's moving house, moving countries, moving furniture around in the house, redecorating, all of that sort of stuff. And this is in your subconscious. So this is where you're thinking, this is, you're keeping yourself occupied and you're keeping yourself physically active. The Knight of Wands is very adventurous, and he also does a lot of soul searching, but people could find you hard to pin down, okay? But you do want the change. You want to bring about the change. You want that renewal, and it's showing that you are going to get the renewal, and you just have to sort of sort out some difficulties with a particular earth sign man, and that seems to have been not putting all his cards on the table, so to speak. So I'll just ask here for clarification on that from the angel answer cards, or I think they're called. Alright, so first card up is saying that you're ready. You're ready to deal with this person and call them out. So I'll put that there. And I'll just ask for your guardian angel for December. And you have the angel of positivity. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Number 25, Virgo. So now we shall go around and I will show you where the planets are for you, Virgo. From the 15th of December, you have Venus. And Venus is here in your 4th house. Venus, the beautiful planet of love, peace and harmony. So it stands for beauty and pleasure and happiness, and governs luxury goods, wealth and money in your home, to do with property and family. Then you have Mercury. Oh, hang on. Mercury, sorry. Mercury on the 1st of December goes into Sagittarius as well. So you could also be feeling a bit distracted, but the Sagittarius energy wants to get to the truth of a situation. Also in this 4th house area, your psychic roots, your foundations, your home, land, property, and how you see yourself. It's also an area that does pertain to farmers and farming, agriculture, and the soul of your nation. So you could be feeling very strongly about something to do with your country of birth or where you live. So using this Mercury energy in Sagittarius, you can connect to the higher octave of Uranus, which is the higher octave of Mercury, and find that you're actually receiving some downloads of information from the cosmos, from the galaxy. And also it's a message here about important news and lots of information being disclosed. Things that have been covered up will be uncovered, things coming out and clarifying. So anything that you've been wondering about will could be disclaimers, important new information about technology, that kind of thing. And also it does govern the workers and civil servants, Mercury. For those of you that are civil servants. Now, the moon, the new moon, is in Sagittarius on the 14th or 15th, depending on where you are on the planet, and that is highlighting long journeys and using your imagination, and again there's a real element of truth, getting to the truth of the matter. And at this time you will have a real drive to finding it out, and you instinctively need to search deep and aim high. So with the new moon you can set your intentions, make a wish, and the high vibration is about getting a strong grasp on reality and merging to bring positive results and keeping yourself down to earth. And the solar eclipse is on the 15th here, so this 4th house area is really being activated for you. And it is bringing up things to do with your early environment, your childhood. It's what you have come into carnation for, and it's your psychic roots, land, property, the nation you live in, and the weather. And the solar eclipse here is at 23 degrees of Sagittarius on the 15th, and it's at 2:17 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now on the 21st of December the Sun then moves over into Capricorn, so then that is in your 5th house, where it will be activating where you find your joy, your fun, and your entertainment. And children are under a very loving energy with that heart energy from the sun. Pluto is also here. Pluto is the restorer of life, and one of the keys to human destiny, being one of the transcendental Trinity planets. So there's a release of karma there. So Pluto brings with it the phoenix, and using all your courage to emerge out of the cocoon as the butterfly. Okay, so what it is connected to also is agriculture. Okay, so there's something for you, Virgo, that is drawing your attention or activating an agricultural awareness for you. Now, Jupiter, the planet of prosperity, generosity, good fortune, optimism, and moral and ethical issues, is here in your 6th house. Now, this is moving into Aquarius, and on the 21st of December, it will be conjunct Saturn, the great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, activating the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So it is a very exciting time ahead of us for December. Now, the colour energy for Aquarius is turquoise. So around that time, find some turquoise clothes, or even maybe a turquoise stone, gem. Wear turquoise to raise that vibrational frequency to that Aquarian age. The motto of Aquarius is I know, and it shares and distributes knowledge on behalf of humanity. It's a very humanitarian sign, Aquarius, and it also is quite brilliant and original and inventive, great sense of humour, independent, unpredictable. So Jupiter is expanding all of that in a very optimistic way. Saturn is the ruler of Aquarius, so it represents conservatism. It is the planet that does bring restrictions, but it takes us to the depth of thought and perseverance. Again, it signifies farmers as well. So I do feel there's something going on with the farmers, and we have to look after our farmers, otherwise we can't eat, can we? So maybe they need our help. So remembering that Saturn is the father of time, and these two planets together do bring balance between expansion and limitations, and they are the timekeepers. So the time is now. The age of Aquarius is here, and even though the depths of it won't be seen immediately, it still will be a sense of relief in so many ways, because of all the heavy burdens that we've had, that we've been carrying from all the stelliums and conjunctions from the Capricorn, from Pluto, Saturn and Jupiter being in Capricorn. Now Pluto is staying in Capricorn, but in 2024 Pluto moves into Aquarius as well, carrying us through with the age of Aquarius from there on. So this is the beginning of the Aquarian age, and expect things to really speed up. It's going to get real quick. It's the quickening. Okay, and with this conjunction, it's going to help manifest achieving our goals and creating security in our life. So all the hard work is really going to be worth it. We just got to stick with it. Neptune in Pisces is about kindness and compassion towards the less fortunate. So there'll be more people helping the less fortunate. It's also seeing things more clearly now that it's going direct. Neptune does rule the sea, and it is the cosmic sea. So it represents all liquids, and it's also the transcendental heart. So it's here in your 7th house where you've got that message, where you're getting in contact with people, and people are able to get in contact with you via technology. So there's also that message with Neptune that it is universal love and divine love for all things. Okay? Because Neptune is the redeemer of love. So you really are going to be feeling the love. You may not be able to be in a situation where you can hold loved ones, but you're still going to be feeling the love. So keeping in contact and keeping keeping your vibration high, really. Now, the 8th house has got the Mars in it, and Mars is in its own sign of Aries. So this is really putting you into action to do with esoteric energies that the 8th house governs. And it also is about your resources and joint resources with others, so you're really being able to have the time to put things into action here. But do take it easy with this Mars energy, because it is a very pioneering, aggressive, enthusiastic kind of energy, and so take it easy on yourself as well as on others, because it is if it's affecting you in a lower vibration, you'll be involved in quarrels, or there could be some violence, because it is the god of war. So keep those vibrations high and keep yourself energetically active, and maybe you can focus some of that energy into an enterprise, or it's also high sexual drives being activated here with Mars in Aries as well, and especially in the 8th house, because that governs sex. So there could be some magnetism there between you and a loved one. And then you have Uranus in Taurus, still in retrograde. Okay, so when it's in retrograde, it can be irritable, unreliable, that feeling of dissatisfaction and anxiety can be present. So to try and tap into the higher vibration of freedom and liberation, technology and futuristic science fiction books or movies or space exploration that's the high vibration frequency. So if you're feeling a bit irritable or moody, try and tap into the high vibration of Uranus. Okay, now with Uranus, it's in the 9th house of overseas, foreign lands and cultures, law, religion, your abstract mind, dreams and visions and prophecies. So there's a lot of downloading of information. So you may have visions or have some epiphanies here through December as well. Now I will just focus here for you on your confirmation card. What message is there for Virgo? Confirmation of this reading. look at that. The light of the world. And that's a major arcana. So that's a wheel of fortune again. So that's the second wheel of fortune that has shown up for you. And it's the light of the world. I hope you can see that. So I'll just look that up for you. Now, what is your message with this? Is an old sage holds a glowing lantern and knocks on the door with no latch. A young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of your awareness to open the door. Through your life you may be busy. The opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. It's a great time to open to your higher self and all its wisdom and power. It's your soul, your eternal being who approaches, but it is up to you and only you to open the door. Those changes are coming, and it is what you've been hoping for. It just may be unfolding in a way that you didn't expect. So by taking real and regular action in knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being you are forever, through meditation and study, you can own the enormous love, power and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. Once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step and with every word. You'll be able to bring this magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. Oh, wow. Big shifts here. The quickening is coming for you, Virgos. So, Akashic force and how you can tap into it and raise that vibration is deep breathing and fill yourself with the grace and peace and light of your higher self. Your visions open to a wider universe and you realize that you have all the time and power in the world. Eternity fills you. Oh, that's so good to see that there. Okay, so thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. Wishing you a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Remember, the 21st is a really spectacular time to keep your eye on the skies, with the age of Aquarius really coming into our lives at that time, and we will be getting propelled forward. So sending you all love and blessings. Namaste.